Look at the camera.
Jeez. No.
They heard you. Hello and welcome to the finals of the North American Squad League. This is going to be a best of 5, and I'm very excited about this. I'm like freaking hype about this. We got Area 77 up against the Valley. Me and G were talking about it off stream, and I don't know who's going to take it. I really don't. I don't have any guesses. Of course, both of these teams have earned their place here. They've earned their spot here, and I'm excited to see which one comes out on top. It's going to be a best of 5 series. Joined with me is my friend, a fellow co-streamer, a Facebook streamer, Mobile Legends enthusiast, G the Aiko. How you doing tonight?
Hey, what's going on, T-Rex? We're killing it. I'm glad to be coming in at the end of this, doing the finals here. It's gonna be great to see Area 77 versus the Valley, man. I'm excited. Both teams sweeped the other teams, so I feel like this is gonna be an all-out brawl. I can't wait.
It's definitely going to be an all-out brawl. I'm excited for both these teams, and we're not going to waste too much time. These teams are ready to go, G. Are you ready for this draft?
I am. I can't wait.
Make sure everything's right. Area 77 will have the first pick, first draft, and we are starting.
Let's get it. The best of 5 is coming up. Cannot wait to see what's going down here, man. We've seen a lot of Beatrix in a lot of these games. So I'm wondering, Area 77 already going for that Ling ban. I think they knew what the Valley put down, and they said, we're not handling that anymore.
Yeah, I think after seeing that Ling ban again, after seeing the Ling just decimate MLP, it's like, we don't want to mess with that. And then the Valley immediately coming in with one of Yato's mains, that Lilia. But after seeing Yato pulling that Beatrix mid support, it's like, is Lilia even someone I want to worry about anymore? You know what I'm saying? I think Beatrix needs to be a ban in this first stage, especially since the Valley does not have first pick.
No, exactly. Beatrix is definitely, I want to say, one of the highest contenders. Between Beatrix and Esmeralda, man, those are just the top 2 picks that you just see constantly, no matter what tournament. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Beatrix.
Yeah, I think Beatrix will, if she doesn't get banned, she'll definitely be locked in. I like the YSS ban. Area 77 has been, we just watched them against TSU, YSS, and Beatrix. YSS and Clint. Things like that. That double marksman, that heavy damage. And then they still are able to put in some sort of heavy offlane like an Esmeralda or a Uranus. So it looks like we're taking out a lot of damage dealers. Area 77 not wanting to go up against Assassin, so they're kind of picking that out of the line.
Yeah, and as you pointed out earlier, they are banning key areas and key aspects that they'd seen previously, and they just don't want to face in this best of 5 coming up here, man. You can tell that they're taking their time, they're thinking about what's going down. A Paquito ban, always a really great ban. Let's see what TV Oats pulls out here, man. This is
yeah, I think the Paquito ban, we saw the Valley up against MLP consistently locking that Paquito, and though Paquito doesn't seem to be as meta and as ban worthy as we have seen him in the past, he's still definitely a good ban pick. He's a good pick overall, but he hasn't been like the major focus of a lot of teams. I think the Valley, they have a great Gosu Yuzi plays a great Paquito, man. So I think that was something that Area 77 knows this. Let's get that out of the way.
They are definitely taking their times.
There's that Beatrix.
Oh, there's the Beatrix ban. Okay, so possibly an Esmeralda first pick, easy. I feel like they definitely should secure that Esmeralda as fast as possible. We know how beefy she is on the side lanes. Counters a lot of heroes.
Yeah, she can be a monster in the side lane. She definitely can do a lot of damage, I think, and she's just overall a solid pick. But instead, the Natan is open. I didn't even notice it was gone, and Area 77 locks it in.
That is a really, really good pick. We know Natan right now. He is strong. The the Valley just has to counter it. I mean, Raph, okay, Raph jungle. Okay, let's get it. New meta.
New meta. Raph jungle. Stop. It's not gonna happen, yo. I mean, remember, we also have to remember too, this is gonna be best of 5, so we got a little while to go here. I think this first phase is gonna be very pivotal in what we see in the future here and what comes up next. I think right now Area 77 feeling comfortable with that Natan pick, locking in that jungle immediately. And I like the Esmeralda pick. You know, we see some nice sustainability, and or the Uranus. That works too.
Okay. Interesting picks. We're definitely going to want to see some CC from the Valley side to possibly slow down and stop the Natan. But let's see what Area 77 picks here. We know both sides are really, really great contenders. So let's see what they get here. An Esmeralda pick. I mean, of course, if you're better with Uranus, go for it. And sometimes people are better at Uranus than Esmeralda. So he's thick.
I mean, we've been
Chow.
I like the Chow pick by Gals QD. We've been seeing Uranus do really well in the past couple matches, and we've seen him do well in the past tournament. Like I definitely would argue he has a bit better sustainability in the end game than Esmeralda. The only thing he lacks is that solid engage that you get from Esmeralda. That know, that Moon Starfall and everything, like that ultimate crashing in and possibly getting some stuns and just nice burst damage. The chase, you know, you definitely get that. But I think if the Valley ends up deciding to go for some heavy damage dealers, they'll definitely make up for that. Maybe a bit more CC from the side of the Valley can kind of make up for the lack of Esmeralda and going for that Uranus instead.
Yeah. Lunox secured. Always a really good pick there. They still are just lacking a little bit of solid CC and control. Maybe we'll see a Bratz. I feel like that. I mean, unless they're going the Nas tank, but I don't feel like that would be a really good outcome right there, because Roth's probably going to be roaming. So it's a tough pick. I don't know what Valley's up to. They're pulling a rabbit out of the hat right now.
You know, another thing on the Valley is they got a lot of magic damage right now. Lunox, Rafaela, along with that Uranus. And yes, Uranus and Raph aren't really like gonna be the heavy damage dealers or anything, but still the chip damage they're gonna do, the little bit of damage here and there from both of them. And Gals QD, I'm guessing he's gonna be Tank Chow. He can definitely run this he can definitely run some more magic heavy defense and be able to last a little bit longer in these fights. Area 77 going for another assassin ban.
We see the Raph change her battle spell to flicker instead of that ret. So that's great gameplay there. But Yave on Area 77 side, I'm liking so far the first picks of Area 77. Really solid. They got great control with Chow. They got great control with Yave. And then they have that massive speed and burn and penetration with Natan. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm definitely looking forward to see what the Valley picks here. I mean, their Lunox is definitely going to be a heavy hitter. She'll definitely do some smacking, but
that's one hero, you know. Like, what else are they gonna they need some damage right now, and it looks like from the side of Area 77 they don't want to let them have it. They're just taking out these damage dealers left and right. I mean, what's left for the Valley right now? No Lance, no Roger, no Ling, no Hayabusa. Clint is open, could be a solid gold lane pick, but still for junglers you don't have a whole lot. We could see something like a Karina here maybe. We haven't seen her do amazing yet. She has a 0% win rate. MLP is the only team that's played her, and they've lost both times they've played her. So I'm just wondering, what can the Valley pick right now as their jungler? Do they decide to go for a fighter jungler maybe instead?
Export?
Maybe a Ballman?
A Ballman? I mean, you know. That's a heavy hitter.
That's a
heavy hitter. He could definitely burst down that Natan really fast once he gets his stacks.
Yeah, but they're forced. I mean, with this composition, the Valley is forced to play for the end game right now.
Oh, easy, easy. Ooh,
Nice
Ruby's
counter to that
nasty.
Aldos.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling. I like Area 77's pick and their lineup right now.
Yeah.
They're countering and picking great. I mean, we could see some really good plays from the Valley. Oh my gosh, dude, Area 77 is packing a lineup.
And not only are they packing, like they have it all right now. They have some nice group CC with that Ruby. They have some nice pick a person CC with that Chow, and he's gonna also be able to give vision to the team. They have some nice zoning with that Yve, and then they have the damage with Clint and the Natan. And not only do they have damage, but they have good magic damage and good physical damage. And oh, what is
okay?
Now I'm genuinely confused. The Valley coming with a very different lineup, something we have not seen. I think it's the first Alucard jungle right now. I don't know if they're trolling, what their plan is. I think maybe they just got a little caught off guard here.
I think they're trying to go for very super sustain right now.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, the Lunox got the sustain. The Nas has the sustain. Raph is she's always speed and sustain. All this is that Engager shows the map locations and can kind of control some stuff. So I think it's gonna. I like Area 77's lineup, but I think it's gonna come down to player skill.
Most definitely, but I mean, only time will tell. We are in the finals of Area 77 versus the Valley, and I'm excited to see how this goes.
Looks like the Natan might be disconnected here. Not quite, not sure. It looks like we might need a pause.
Asking for a quick pause. Mars Cutie has seemed to have been having some real technical difficulties over the night. Like tonight, he just consistently seems to had some problems.
I mean, I don't know if it could have been with all the tornado stuff that we've been having in the U.S. I don't know if that's been really affecting a lot of people. But that's been a big natural event that just went down. But I mean, we can see that we got Clint versus Ald in the top lane here. Lunox, Raph in mid. Looks like we're gonna have a Ruby, Cho in the bottom lane here. So that's a lot of sustain in that bottom lane. And I'm hoping we're gonna see a Natan here. Definitely, he's gonna be a little bit behind. Burn It Down's gonna have to catch up here. We definitely know the Cho's tanking. We can see the tank emblem already. Guy's definitely going to be roaming. I'm ready to see this here. We have a lot of support and roughly a little bit of damage. I feel like the Valley might be hurting once Area 77 pulls out a lot of anti-heal. Maybe that's what Area 77 is going to be their downfall. Because the Valley could be putting it out that they want Area 77 to waste a lot of items on those anti-heals.
Yeah, I think so it's definitely going to be tough for them. I think that Ruby and that Yve are going to go together so well. Every time they try to escape, Ruby's going to be there to pull them back into that ball. I mean, it's going to definitely be a tough game for the Valley right here. But if they can get to that end game, they definitely have a strong chance.
I'm definitely seeing. I have my win prediction as Area 77 here, but I think we can see anything go down. I mean, we've seen it before. It's just a matter of team play, getting together and doing.
What is going on? All right, so Area 77, Mars Cutie still disconnected.
I think it's Burn It Down. That's the Natan that disconnected, right?
Or the Natan. Burn It Down on the side of Area 77.
This is something you don't want for the finals.
This is something you definitely don't want for the finals here.
You definitely don't want any DCs because this is giving quite the handicap to the other team. But hey, they can still pull it back. We can see what goes down. Have you got any news on it? Or
We're having some issues with the core. He's in VC, but we don't know what happened to him.
he just like vanished, huh? Does the internet go out?
I don't
Good
know what
old-
happened. We're gonna jump to a be right back screen real fast and see what's going on. His network is definitely down. Gameplay. Let's do this.
Coming snoring.
Yeah, just come and snoring. We are live. Let's do this. On to game one. G. Who do you think has the early game advantage right now? We've already talked about this. Area 77 does, obviously.
100%, man. Area 77 is definitely packing, like I said, some heat, man. They their lineup is thick.
Look at the Valley, though, with this early game aggression, though. Area 77 does already cop a first blood, though, in the bot. But does get the kill on to burn it all down, even though Yato's able to finish them back. Celine on the ropes, forced to run away. But still, what a huge kill. I mean, I think that's worth it all day. They copped a kill on the jungle of Area 77, and this is exactly what the Valley needs.
That is what they need. But also, Akayo needs to see the stream.
Oh. Sorry, everything that's going on. All I'm saying is
it was definitely great. Great play. Area 77 being able to secure or get that. It was the Area
77 gets 2 kills, but the thing is the Valley gets a kill onto Burn It All Down, gets a kill onto the jungle of Area 77, which I think is huge for the Valley right now.
It is. I mean, that's gonna stop the snowball of Natan here. I mean, we do have a Ruby is kind of punishing this Uranus here, man. He's in there deep.
Yeah,
but I don't think we'll have too much of a problem in this bottom lane here.
I think he'll have a little trouble with this for sure against this Ruby. But once he scales, once he gets to level 4 and he gets to where he needs to, he'll be there. But look at Gal's Cutie here.
Oh yeah, we have maybe a 3-man gank about to come down here.
Nice knock up, can burn it all down, get the finish. His health is low, and he does. He secures the kill, and now they are also going to take the gold plating of this bottom lane tower. But while that's happening, the Valley taking a little bit of gold from that mid lane tower. G.
Looks like we might have a Lunox and a Roth set here to maybe get. Oh my God, they took a tower in 2 minutes.
Oh my God, but Burn It All Down does go down. The damage from that Lunox is pretty hefty. I mean, but still, that tower?
Was the trade worth it?
I don't know. Yeah. A tower at 2 minutes? Gee.
Dude, they ate that tower. And now we're about to have a fight possibly for Turtle. They do back out to possibly get the reset. Maybe both teams do have their retribution, so they just don't want to super commit just yet here. We do have the Alucard. The Alucard is trying to get in there, but he's still farming it up. But then we have the Alduus and the Clint up there. I think that's going to be a tough combination in that top lane. I don't know if Alduus is going to have enough clear. But it looks like they're trying to set up for Turtle here. Area 77 does have more control of the Turtle here.
Clint, though, taking some big damage, and Oat is able to finish him off in the Lord Pit on the top lane. The Valley, even though we said they didn't have the early game, the Lunox and the Seraph are just playing so aggressive and able to get these picks right now. Now changing it to a 4-3 lead. Yes, Area 77 does have a small couple hundred gold lead, but still, the Valley playing much better than I thought their comp would allow them to.
Oh yeah, we got a gank on Ruby down here in the bottom lane, but she sneaks out. Does Alduus take that? He does.
He's coming for it. No, he stops.
Nope. Jabate it.
I think right now with Guapsi playing, with Gosu Yuzi playing the Saldos, the goal is to kind of hang out, but in comes Burn It All Down, get some nice poke damage, Clint along with him, able to force Aldos back. I'm wondering if they really should be giving Aldos all these stacks, though. Are they going to go for this dive? Gal's Cutie pushes them in. Another tower, but look at Guapsi here. He gets knocked out by Gal's Cutie in a nice kip. Guapsi now taking damage, and Yato popping the real word manipulation, and they're able to get the kill onto that raft. Down goes Guapsi to Mouse Cutie, and Gosu Yuzi also goes down. A double kill to Yato. Oat on the run. It looks like they want to chase this down. Yato going under the tower, takes a hit, but forces Oat to go back to base. Down in the bottom, Merciless just pounding away at this Uranus. You know, I think Uranus has finally met his match in a lane right here.
He definitely has. I mean, Ruby's a really good pick. To be able to have sustain just like Uranus, but man, we already have 2 towers gone before the gold plating of the towers were completely gone. We have a gank coming down here on Uranus. Eesh. Uranus goes down so easy because of that Natan's penetration. Natan is definitely scaling right now. We have a big gold lead on Area 77 side.
Area 77, we talked about them having this early game advantage, and that was their win condition, and they're performing it to a textbook right now, just completely bullying the Valley. You know, right now they're going to take that red buff most likely, pushing that Alucard away from it, and there's nothing that they can do. Instead, they take another tower. 3 towers down.
5 minutes in, 3 towers down, man. That's almost a tower a minute. Woo! Big fight possibly going down here.
A nice pick. Guapsi able to secure the kill on him. Cutie real world manipulation is up, but Bonobo is able to just get out of it. Wait. He knows he can take the damage. In the mid lane, though, a nice pick, a nice kick. Forcing Gosu to go back to base, and look at them just bullying another tower down. That is 4 towers in 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Area 77 giving no space to breathe. Guapsi trying to do something onto this Merciless. He does get the flicker off, and he's able to just escape, but another tower is down. Area 77 might just take this game in under 10 minutes.
I think there's only been 1 turtle, and almost the whole map's gone.
They are just dominating. Look at that burst damage. Burn it all down, quickly taking out Guapsi. Gosu does pop the Aldos ult, but just doesn't want to finish. He has to stop early because he knows going into that snake pit is death.
This is a fast game. 6 minutes in, almost all of the second tier towers are down. Area 77 is decimating the Valley right now.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, we saw that draft and we were immediately confused. I haven't seen them. Look at that kick though. Celine Oliveira goes down, and now Guapsi is trying to do something. Gals Cutie able to just escape with the skin of his teeth. This could be it. Area 77 going to now take another tower. All lane towers have been taken. Nothing is less but inhibitors, and we are 7.5 minutes in. G.
Fastest game in the world. World records being set, possibly
an inhibitor now gone. G hasn't even had an opportunity to talk because all they've been doing is sweeping.
Oh my, it's fight after fight after fight every second, bro.
Oh,
look at the
burn it all
damage.
down, taking them out. Another kill onto Bonobo. Mark Cutie dives into the inhibitor, ready to finish off this Nexus possibly. Will they finish this in 8.5 minutes? This could be it. The damage coming in. They try to engage. There is a nice one from Raphael, but she's quickly taken out. The kick from Gauss Cutie onto that Guapsi. That could be it. This is the first game. 8 minutes and 8 seconds. What just happened, G?
Bro, I just seen a bunch of brooms come out and someone just sweeping the ground.
What just happened?
Wow.
Words cannot describe what we just saw.
Fastest game possible in the tournament?
It is. It's the fastest game in the tournament. It might be one of the fastest games we've ever even seen in a NA tournament.
I mean, I knew Area 77's lineup was a sweeper, but I'm speechless.
This is gonna be a quick upload on YouTube. I'll be able to clip this thing down. It'll load up to YouTube in about 3 minutes, man. Normally it takes about 20. This one right here, 8 minutes and 7 seconds is the official time. 16-6. I mean, the Valley just seriously lost in that draft, I feel like, and then they just got outplayed throughout the whole game. Back to the caster's desk.
I mean, I was, again, in the very beginning, I was very confused upon what the Valley was doing for their initial picks. I just didn't quite understand, man. Like, I felt like they just didn't have a lineup to contend to what Area 77 just brought.
Yeah, I mean, we said it was going to be early game, but I didn't think that would happen. I mean, can the Valley stand up in this second game? It is now 1-0 for Area 77. Let's jump. I mean, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I mean, listen, they had their naps and they came to play.
I guess all it took was Mars Q to take a little nap and they're ready to go. Jumping back into the draft, the Valley now has first pick, first ban. At this point, well, I mean, the Valley, what do? Do they lock in a jungle quickly? because they know that Area 77 is focusing on that.
If the Valley does, I think they just picked. I mean, they're gonna, if they don't ban Natan, I'm gonna be blown away.
Yeah, they definitely.
They just seen what just happened.
I mean, there's nothing. I would love to analyze that game, but there's just nothing to analyze. Area 77,
No.
and like we're in the finals right here, best of 5, and we just witnessed something I thought I would never see, an 8-minute game. The Valley definitely needing time to recuperate and think about what they're going to do next. They decide to go for that YSS ban again. You know, here's the thing though. They banned Natan, right? I think they need to not ban that Lilia. They ban YSS, they ban Natan, and they ban Beatrix. Because right now, if they decide to go for Natan, you know, they're going to give up Beatrix. And then my question is Area, I mean, the Valley does have first pick this time. So they could secure the Natan. But does Area 77 decide to ban that Natan, or do they let them have it and then keep the Beatrix for themselves?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, we're just seeing how Natan was just ripping through the enemy's team, man. It was crazy. The Valley, I'm hoping they're gonna bring something out to play here. Beatrix is definitely a decent pick. But I feel like the Valley just needs to counter what Area 77 picks. They need to focus on the counters.
Yeah, I don't think that there was all just Natan there. Like, they had that Aldos off lane. They got this Alucard jungle. Like, their whole team setup was not the greatest. And I think that, like, it's not that, like, we've seen teams beat Natans, you know? I think they just need to kind of definitely rethink whatever they were trying to do there, do something different, because that was definitely not working.
No. Well, we'll see. I mean, the first pick is happening. This is what is going to set the stride for the start here. A Clint. Securing Clint's a good pick. Clint's a monster.
He's a monster in the gold
Area
lane.
77 does.
Especially without having Beatrix, Area 77 doesn't really have an answer for him in the gold lane right now. They don't really have anything. Now, we do know they have gone up against TSU with Clint. Gone up against the Clint. And their strategy last time was to send their tank to that gold lane and try to get an early game gank. Kind of like what they did in the last game in that bottom lane. They sent Ruby down there with their tank, and they were able to get a quick kill in that bottom lane on that Uranus. So maybe they try to go for the same strategy here, burn it all down, locking in the Paquito. I'm wondering if we're going to see that jungle pack.
Why would that be interesting, you know? I think burning it all down was the jungle last time, so it's definitely a high pick there, unless he swaps it. But we see a Roger pick. Like,
Roger,
we know
and Clint.
Roger is a monster.
Things a
Still
beast.
securing the raft.
The growl. Me and Tank were on this. We're casting the growling with the Roger. Yato locking in that Eve though, and I love the zone ability of that Eve. We've seen him play her very well recently.
I mean, we're seeing some really big meta picks coming from Area 77, and not only meta, but they have a lot of control, which again wasn't what I was seeing from the Valley. I don't think they had enough control or CC characters.
Yeah, they just lacked
engaged.
range. They lacked everything in that last ban, but this time they have a nice start. They got the Raph, they got this, they got the Roger, they have the Clint, they have plenty of damage and plenty of mobility. All they need now is a solid offline EXP laner and a nice mage. And they should be all right. Farza is open. Plenty of options to help deal with this Esmeralda and this Paquito. So it just comes down to what they do. Selena does get banned, and they take out that Lance.
I'm thinking they don't know that the Paquito is gonna jungle.
Well, that's the thing. Paquito's still a flex. Like, he could jungle or he could not. You know, they still have plenty of other options. And there's definitely it's a good first pick like that, because the reality is they still can flex any way they want depending on what the Valley picks.
No, exactly. Really great picks. They banned. They're targeting mages now because they know that the Valley definitely needs a mage right now. So we're seeing another band over here. We don't know. Area 77 doesn't have a tank unless they're going with Esmeralda tank, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
Chow.
I like the Chow ban. We know that Gal's Cutie. I mean, we just saw Gal's Cutie with that monstrous Chow.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good ban. Now, what still is open, and we know Gal's, or I don't know if Gal's Cutie can play. We know Tamal could. The Jawhead's open. The Kufra's open. Still plenty of picks, and instead he goes. Gonna pair very well with that Paquito and that Esmeralda.
Yeah.
The Kufra's open. Still. Oh, that was me.
It's definitely. That was you. I don't know what happened there. You're apparently coming. You're ghosting through my systems here. Nah. Matilda's great picks. I mean, they're about to have a flying train.
Yeah, flying train. A flying train of death. But is it going to be able to compete against this Roger and this Clint? And now coming in with some more range, some more range damage, that Kagura. But what do they put in as their tank? I think a Kufra would honestly be decent here. Oh no, they have a tank already. What do they put in as their XP laner? We get the Khalid.
Oh!
I've been waiting for this. I'm glad he's showing face in the finals.
Was he just flexing for you, T-Rex?
Yeah, that was for me.
Flexing for you, huh? I mean, so this is what I was seeing from last time. I mean, the Area 77 has the Yave, which can control. I just don't see enough, I would say, CC from the Valley side. Which, I mean, you don't always need it. They have a decent amount of sustain and power. I mean, as long as that Kagura,
though, with the Kagura and the Khalid.
If the Kagura can stop the Yave, I think this game could definitely be a boxing match.
Yeah, it'd definitely be a boxing match. I think looking at the bans overall, I mean, looking at the draft overall, the only thing I see that's lacking on Area 77 is some of that range damage. All they have is that Yve. Other than that, did they just pick up an Alice? So they just pick up the Alice. So it's literally, they are in your face. They are in your face team right now. That is it. They're just going to dive because they don't have any real poke ability right now. You know? So, whereas when we look at the other side, you have that Clint, who can maybe, you know, kite, flank. You have Roger, who can go in and out. And I think that Raphael is going to work really well in the favor of Area 77 when they are going up against this in-your-face team, so that they can disengage if they need to, and they can re-engage if they have to.
Ooh, they put Alice against Clint in the gold lane, which is quite interesting.
We saw this in some of the last games, Area 77 versus TSU actually, and Clint did have the upper advantage at first, but once Alice started to scale and get that level 4, she was definitely demolishing him, able to get behind him and not let him run away. But Area 77 going for that same strategy I was talking about, sending the tank up to that gold lane to try to get an early game kill.
Yeah. And I mean, the Kagura is definitely pushing out some damage there. The Matilda was really punishing that Raft there. Roger is still securing a lot of the jungle. We did get a Paquito jungle, which is interesting. So I'm wanting to see how it goes there. The lead versus Esmeralda, really nice. There's not a gold lead here. We're not seeing that crazy aggression. But maybe in about a minute, we might actually see another tower go down. No.
The Valley, though, definitely playing a little aggressive. The Raph, you know, just kind of poking away, along with this Kagura trying to delay this Roger a little bit. But here comes Merciless, ready to back up. She is going to lose a little bit of an advantage from this Khalid on that bottom lane by taking that rotation, but still definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, you always have to have that rotation because you never know when it's going to go down, but they are bullying Alice here.
Alice, yeah, really bullying her. The Valley kind of taking a tip from Area 77's book, really trying to kind of camp this top lane and do everything they can. And in they come. Roger, though, on the side, pops that wolf mode, gets onto Marcutie and gets the first blood for the Valley. Gauss Cutie now under the tower, taking some big damage. We do trade off some tower shots so that Guapsi can secure another kill. And that is a 2-for-0 trade in the way of the Valley. Where was this gameplay last time? In comes Area 77, a nice ult from Merciless. Guapsi forced to run away. Can he make it though? He's slowed down from Yato and they have him cornered. This could be it for Guapsi. Flickers through the tower. Can he get away? Merciless on the trail, pops that second skill and finishes him off. And that is 2 members because, well, that's happening. Bonobo the Clint goes down elsewhere. Evening the playing field. Area 77 not letting the Valley take the lead.
No, that was an interesting play. I think the Roger just stayed too long in that tower there. They said they should have just took those 2 kills and moved on, man. So hit the tower just a tad bit and then got out of there. He was trying to put some damage down. Oh my god, the damage from that Paquito already. But they are focusing in on Marcutie, but he does get away, and that'll be a great gank from the side of Area 77. Paquito really just diving in and getting out. And that, I mean, that's what the Matilda is going to excel on too, man. She's going to be just training that Paquito in there. He's going to just be giving some flying punches. And I don't know if you're going to be able to stop him.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but the first turtle is up now. It looks like, I mean, Paquito kind of is going to take a second for him to come down. It's going to take a second for Roger. So I don't think we're going to see it yet. But one thing that is about to happen, Gauss Cutie the Matilda hits level 4. And that is going to make a big difference on these engages for the side of Area 77.
Yeah, I think they're all trying to hit that level 4 so they can contain and get this turtle here. The Valley,
this could be bad for him. He pops that second syllable, gets stunned, so he's just not able to heal enough. He's able to get out thanks to that Matilda, though. Oh my god, and we, you know, you said it, I said it, we both said it. Matilda just saving the day and helping them get out of the fights that they don't want.
Oh yeah, man, the Matilda is nasty. The Raph, man.
They are just engaged. And this is what I said, in your face. That is the plan. And the Matilda, you know, you would think that having this all physical frontline composition wouldn't work and it'd be dangerous to go against marksmen like this. But when you add that Matilda to it, you know, it just, you're able to pull it off. And real world manipulation has popped. Will they get the kill on a Merciless? No, Merciless able to get away. And now Gopsy is trapped in that real world manipulation. And Gauss Cutie is able to secure the kill. It is now 4-2. Up in the top lane, though, Alice cornered.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're trying to get her there. The Clint's not pushing with the Alice, though, which is, I guess they're just trying to delay Alice more than do anything. But possibly could just secure the kill there. We do see a little bit of a gold lead on the Area 77 side. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Another engage, possibly? Nope. Roger says, I'm going to just poke you a little bit, but Paquito's coming in.
He wants this blue buff, and they are going for it. They are not able to secure it, though. Roger does get the retribution on it. But just, I mean, you can see how dangerous this could be. You can definitely, he just dived in there ready to go.
Dude came in flaming. Nobody's stopping this top tower take here. Everybody's just everywhere. There's just mini fights happening everywhere. I don't know whatever's going to go down. Area 77 is slightly getting pushed, but they're debating that bottom tower to be pushed down too. Losing 2 towers possibly in this bottom lane. Matilda looks like she might be going down.
Ooh, Matilda does go down, and with that, Guapsi will be able to secure that tower. Now they're on Yato. He tried to pop that real-world manipulation, but was forced to undo it and walk away. And now, Guapsi may be getting this blue buff, but in comes Merciless with that Starfall onto him, and he's able to get it and secure the kill. Gosu Yuzi getting the kill on to Yato. The Valley trying to turn this game around, G.
What a great play there. Stealing the buff. Roger's now going to take that bottom tower. They might have lost the double towers in that top lane, but I think they invading the enemy's jungle and taking that buff was a big play. Big play to shut down that Paquito. Don't let him buff up. Stop him where he is. Now we need to just set up for Turtle, man. That's what they The Valley sets up for Turtle, and they get Turtle. They're gonna have a decent gold lead, and possibly turn this around for them.
Yeah, they do need to set it up. Luckily, they do have Ghost using the top here. Will he be able to slow down this Paquito? Paquito comes in and gets the steal. What a play. Real moral manipulation is up, though. And Paquito is able to rush out of that ultimate with the help of Matilda. And now Matilda pops that ultimate, lands it on Khalid, and Khalid is taking some damage, but he is able to get away. But while this is happening, Alice in the bot lane taking that tier 3 tower and pushing minions into the tier 2.
Yeah. This is what we're seeing here, man. But you can see that Area 77 is just able to secure a lot of the objectives, man. Their objective base, they still all have all of their tier 2s. It's just been non-stop fighting. They're slightly up on gold now because of that accusation of that turtle. So if they push this mid tower in, it's going to be a little bit of a lead here. The brawling has non-stopped, man. They're just constantly slinging punches at each other. I love their rotations, though. Area 77 is full on rotating with their teams, showing some really good gameplay here.
Yeah, Area 77 definitely rotating as a bit more of a core, to whereas the Valley kind of keeping it a bit more spread apart, which I think is good. Ghost usually pops that ultimate and just misses, but they still are able to take out Gauss Cutie. And now, now this Khalid is taking the big damage. Mark Cutie able to get the kill on them. It's now a 1-for-1 trade, but Alice is about to get taken out. Oak secures the kill, and now that is a 2-for-1. Area 77 on the backboard, forced to withdraw as Guapsi pushes up and tries to clear this little middle lane, and Clint securing that tier 2 bottom lane tower. The Valley making a huge comeback in game 2.
Yeah, they're coming to play now. The Roger's dangerous here, man. He's putting down some really good pressure, and it's just the overall teamwork that we're seeing here is what coming to play. That Clint's damage is dealt with the Clint. And the Roger, it's been nice. Even the Khalid is coming in there, being a tanky little guy and getting some damage in there. A lot of AoE damage from him. They're defending that mid towers, which is what they need to do to stay in this game. Once they lose mid, it's a little bit harder to keep control of the map.
Yeah, we're starting
to see that.
Yeah, Roger and Clint are definitely getting the mid game power spike now, and Paquito's gonna start to not be as scary. You know, we're now getting that Raft to where she needs to be, getting her a little bit more tanky, and the damage of these two ADCs are going to start be able to take out heroes like Merciless, like Gauss Cutie, and be able to take away some of the takiness from their team. They are looking like they want to push forward. Gosu Yuzi is just kind of going in, feeling it out. You know, he knows he's got the speed of Khalid, and he's able to just kind of like check these bushes, run into the team, and feel safe enough. But the Lord is up, G. Who do you think takes the first one?
I mean, with the Valley still having that mid tower, man, they have a lot of control. I think they just need a split push right now, which you can kind of see Alice is doing, and also Clint is. So it's just a combination of both teams doing the same exact play here. Alice did take a blue buff at some point.
A nice flicker from Marcuti, but just not enough. Both teams definitely just feeling it out. Here. Yeah.
Dude, everybody has their poker face on, and there's no one wants to go in just yet.
Yeah, I think Area 77 needs to wait for the catch, you know? They need to have the right moment, and this could be it. Burn it all down, does get the engage, and the ult is wasted by that Khalid. He misses, nothing comes up, and he comes up short, but now Alice is flickered in. She wants the kill, she takes out Clint and pops that Winter Truncheon, but then right after Winter Truncheon finishes up, that Roger comes in and takes her out. Roger taking some big damage. Can he get away? He does get the heal from that. Raphael is able to escape. Merciless pushing this fight along with Gauss Cutie. I think they don't want to let him secure this blue buff. They want to try to take it. I don't think Guapsi can hang out. He can't stay. He's trying to kind of do a little bit of damage, but look at the ult coming from Merciless over that wall and lands right onto Guapsi, forces them back. And while all this happening, Area 77 is securing the first Lord of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was exactly what you were saying earlier, is they were just waiting to get that one good gank. The Alice having that Winter's Trench, being able to just just instant CC herself and still AoE. She's gonna be a nasty contender right now. As you can see, she's just securing that blue buff to be extra tanky. and the Lord is coming in, and they're gonna fight for this mid tower now.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna fight for this mid tower. Real world manipulation is out, followed by the ult of Matilda, and they're pushing them back. They want this tower. The ult does come in from Khalid, but it's just not enough. His second skill is popping, but he's not doing the damage. And now Merciless does get taken out. Guapsi responding quickly. Can he get another one onto Marcuti? Marcuti dropping low, and he's able to get the kill. That's a triple kill. Will he go for the Maniac here? Yes, Area 77 does get that tower though, and they lose the inhibitor. Even though Area 77 lost 3 members there, I feel like it's a win for them.
No, it's definitely a win. I mean, they got some kills. The gold lead's not bad. I mean, it can be anybody's game here. It just comes down to key plays, communication with your teams, and controlling those lanes. Having that top inhibitor down though is going to be tough because they're going to have to constant pressure. But Roger's going down here,
followed by the ult of that Matilda was just enough. Yato trying to save the day with that real world manipulation and maybe get another kill. Gauss Cutie coming in, a nice knock up with that champ stamps from Burn It All Down, and in comes the flicker from that Alice. I'm waiting for that moment. You know she's deadly when she lands it on something. Area 77 pushing them away and stealing that blue buff. I love right now how Paquito has switched over and now he's giving all the blue buffs to this Alice. You know, you mentioned it earlier how she got her own blue buff. It's like Paquito's like, I don't need that anymore. I do enough damage. I have enough cooldown. You take this. It's more important for you. And it's plays like that that can help change games.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's just being a team player here, which is what they needed to do.
Oh
that Alice is decimating.
Followed up by the ult of Merciless. Alice, though, it's just not enough. She takes one down, but gets taken out herself. In comes that Chance Dance, though. He might get the kill here. Down goes Raphael, so now the sustainability is gone. Guapsi trying to do something to Merciless. He's getting some nice poke damage, but I don't know. Can it be enough? Guel's Cutie coming in. She doesn't have an ultimate ready, so she's not going to pop it. And the patience of Area 77 is there. They take the tower and back off.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a great play by Area 77. Now I do feel like it's leaning towards Area 77 here. They have that 2K gold lead, so they're having a couple items ahead of them. So it's gonna be interesting. Man, that top inhibitor is definitely gonna be nasty. It's always gonna have to have someone stop that lane just because of the special minions. I think it's going to come down to maybe one more good play by Area 77, and I think they'll definitely secure it. Do you think they might wait for Lord here, T-Rex?
I think they just have patience. Maybe they push like for this blue buff or something like that. But honestly, they could definitely chill. But in they come. This could be the push they want. They are able to take out Oat. Gauss Cutie uses that ultimate and is able to zone in on her. Goes to Yuzi though in the back lane, but I think he's a little overextended. He gets knocked up and knocked out of his second skill. So now he will get taken out by Burn It All Down. This is just what Area 77 wanted. They're coming in for the kill. Merciless pops that ultimate. Bonobo on the run, but Area 77 is not able to catch them. Will they push this? Guapsi maybe needs to step back here, get back in the safeness of his base. Real world manipulation has come, followed in by oh my god,
so
Mark
deep.
Cutie just destroying them. It doesn't matter how deep they are. They have one minion and they will most likely take game 2 here. A wave of minions is saving the day on the side of the Valley, but I don't think it's enough. This could be game 2 for the Valley. G, the Nexus is falling. Can they finish it here?
It looks like maybe they definitely secured it there. That was definitely a better show by the Valley there, but Area 77 still comes in. Like I said, they just were waiting for that one key play to secure that final push into the final inhibitor there, man. Crazy. Yeah. Really great game. The teamwork between the Alice and the Paquito, I want to say, definitely came out and shined. The Paquito definitely 4-0. That was thick. That was thick.
Epic, man. I mean, completely epic. Area 77, are they going to get a 3-0 sweep right here?
I mean, maybe. Area 77 is picking some really good picks. Their lineups has been really, really nice. So I definitely I can't complain. Area 77 has definitely came to play. The Valley is trying to show back and come back. So we'll see what happens. T-Rex, what's your thoughts on this?
I don't want to see a 3-0 sweep. I never want to see a sweep, man. I love games to go the long haul. I think the Valley does stand a chance here. You know, I think they're getting beat in this early game a little bit. They're getting pushed back, and Area 77 is just playing a overall good game. And the fact that, you know, the Valley just got completely stomped, even with Roger and Clint. You know, Area 77 is doing so well with the comps that they pick. We were really worried about that in-your-face comp, and it just worked so well against the composition of the Valley. So I think at this point, the Valley, you know, they need to step their game up a little bit and maybe try to ban someone out, maybe do something a little bit different here. Either try to lock in one of those assassins quickly. You know, they need to do something different here because this could be the last game in the league for them.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to come bring their A games. Them having the first pick was definitely something they wanted. Securing the Clint was a decent go. The Roger was good too. But Area 77, just that Alice and the Paquito teamwork was just nasty. And then the Matilda, she was bringing the train. I told you, man. She was going to bring that train, that Alice coming in. It was tough for the Valley, man.
We are going to switch the bans now, jump into possibly the last game of season 1. It's been quite a road, and I'm wondering if Area 77 can end it here. Can they take home the $1,000 prize pool and the 50,000 diamonds? Do you think they can do it right here, G?
I don't know. I mean, what we've been seeing from Area 77 is it looks like they might.
They really might. You know, they're playing well, and they're ready for this. All it takes is this win right here.
And you know they're always banning that Ling. They're just always going for it. If it's working, don't fix it. You know.
Most definitely.
What do you think? You think the Valley is gonna pull it through? You think they're gonna just pull a trick out of the hat and then just give some fight back?
I don't know. We're gonna have to see here. I think the Valley needs to change something here. You know, I think like that after seeing that last game though, man, it's hard for me to even get like the Lilia ban. I think it's a waste. I think it's a waste. You keep getting beat by Eve. Why do you keep banning Lilia? Like you keep getting beat by other heroes, but you're going for the same exact thing. The Natan, understandable. You know, the Natan is definitely understandable. But that Lilia, I just feel like it's a waste. If you're that scared of you know, I don't know. I mean, what do you got to lose at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like she has as much control as that Eve. You know, the Eve, the Area 77's Eve, just getting that position and controlling it, dude. Every engage we've seen that control come down, and every engage we've seen someone die, just because they couldn't get out of that square, that kill box, man. So we'll see. I hope the Valley is learning from it. The Mage definitely on Area 77 side has been a key support factor in a lot of the plays here.
Yeah, I think I like the Roger ban, I guess, you know, but the fact of the matter is they just beat you without a Roger. Yato locking in this Beatrix, that is going to be a rough mid laner to fight against.
You think they're going to put him in mid lane?
I mean, Yato locked it in. Hey. So he played it. We saw him play it against TSU, and he dominated with it. We know the great thing about that Beatrix pick is you can run it mid lane or you can run it gold lane. I mean, it has plenty of options, and it does great. And then you just put a mage in the gold lane. What they did last time was run Kagura gold lane and Beatrix mid lane, and it worked so well. Kagura was able to really kite out the Clint. She has a little more range than him, and she was able to escape ganks with her second skill, and Yato just bushwhacked everybody.
Yeah, and it looks like Area 77 took the Raphael this time.
Yeah, Area 77 bringing in that Raphael. I mean, they ran it the first game, didn't they?
I think it was wasn't it the Valley?
Maybe the Valley did. No, they ran it the first game. Raph ran it the second game, or the Valley ran it the second game. Either way, it'll work well with that Esmeralda. Go
the speed boost as well as the Beatrix.
Yeah, the Valley getting going again for this double marksman setup. The thing is they have to last to the end. They have to last to the mid to end game to make this work.
I am liking the Valley's lineup a little bit better this time. I'm liking the Eve. I'm liking the Clint. The YSS. It's a good pick if Wapsi can definitely pull through a solid YSS here. I definitely think it could be pulled off. He literally plays. We'll see if Area 77 outdrafts the Valley again, but I don't know, man. I think this one actually might be a brawler.
Yeah, I think the Valley definitely has a comp right now to do it, but I felt like last game they had the comp to do it. So there is a little bit of difference coming in from the side of Area 77, and I like the bans right now from the Valley because I'm starting to, right now I'm thinking, what does Area 77 have to pick as their jungle? You know, Paquito's gone, and then we have Lance, Roger, Natan, Ling, Hayabusa all taken out, and the Valley already has their jungle. Not just any jungle, they have that YSS, and we know how well he does.
Got rid of that Alice fast. We'll see. I mean, of course, there's always the Xborg. Of course, there's always the Hylos.
Yeah, there's the Hylos. I don't think I've ever seen any NA team run that, but like at least in a tournament. But if they did, mad respect, man, mad respect. I've been wanting to run that myself in rank after watching Blacklist.
I know. I had to throw that out there. I mean, the Gregor's still a good pick. They don't have a... Oh, I guess they have a Beatrix, so they definitely do have a marksman. So it's a tough pick. It's a tough pick here.
Yeah.
The Valley's definitely banning good. Ooh.
Bringing in that YZ, some nice dive ability. I think it's a good pick.
Okay.
Is Burn It All Down going to go with this Alice right here?
Huh.
We know Burn It All Down needs to lock in a jungle. I'm guessing he's going to go for a fighter jungle here.
Alucard or even Alduis there. Karina
would be decent against these marksmen, especially for that early game. Again, Area 77 really wanting to put on this pressure. But with that Beatrix, I feel like they could really run a fighter jungle right here and make it work.
Interesting. Between the Xborg?
There's definitely some questions running. What do you think we go for? I'm going to say Xborg.
Oh, yeah. Xborg's definitely going to be a more secure jungle there.
That's going to be rough, though, man. That Xborg against both of these marksmen is definitely...
Burning them down.
Yeah, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough for Xborg this game against two ranged heroes like that who can kite him very well. And now we're seeing this Kufa come up to really get the knock up. I'm really liking what we see on the side of the Valley this game. This could be the game they take back.
I like the lineup of the Valley. Like you said, I feel like the Xborg... Maybe they're not playing for the Xborg here. Maybe Area 77's playing for the Beatrix, and maybe even the Kagra. We don't see too many set potentials here, though. I mean, of course, the Rafaela can definitely slow down and speed up, which if the Beatrix scales, definitely can decimate. But we're looking at an Alice Zuzong combo here.
Yeah, Angela.
El Drago. What? I'm liking the Valley's lineup.
Yeah, they went for the Angela Ling combo up against MLP, and it's one of the things that really destroyed. I think having that Angela paired up with this YSS or Dragon Boy or that Yuzong, but I think really this YSS is going to help him get past this front line and just take out this Beatrix most likely. Like, that's going to be his target. Let Angela get on me. I'm going to jump in along with this dragon and just clean up. And then you still have the win condition of Clint for all the team fights. Now, when we look at Area 77, they also have a lot of win conditions here. This late game Esmeralda, they have this Beatrix that even if Xborg doesn't do amazing, Beatrix can possibly carry this game here.
Yeah. I mean, we got a decent amount of back line with Area 77 having that Kagra. I think the Kagra, if she does really focus, she has a lot of targets that she can definitely hit with the one set and kill him. So it's going to be interesting. And then the Beatrixes, they're a burst team right now.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning more towards the Valley here.
Oh, Yato coming in. Will he get this first blood? He does. That is not good for the Valley. Angela just a little overextended there.
Made her waste that flicker and then still secures it.
Yeah.
Again,
you got a flicker? I got one too.
Yeah, I got one built in. How do you feel about that? No, the Beatrix, I think the Angela just fed that. Beatrix snowballs. Beatrix is going to be nasty here.
Yeah.
And then we see it.
Ooh, another kill for Yato. And we've seen them use this strategy against TSU. Literally the same exact lineup. Kagura up against that Clint. Yato on the Beatrix. And Kagura makes sure she gets on the other side of Clint whenever he knows that Yato's coming for the gank. He makes sure he gets on the other side of Clint, uses that flame shot to knock Clint away from his tower a little bit, and Yato's just able to get in and clean up. It's such a good play. And they literally just did this is the second time I've seen them done it in the past couple of matches, and I love it every time I see it.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what I was suspecting, is that maybe they're not playing for the X-Borg here. Maybe the X-Borg is just in the jungle to jungle, and they're actually playing for the Beatrix here. It's going to be a tough play. We'll see what's going on here. We got maybe an Esmeralda gank up here, but the turtle's being pushed as well. So this is quite interesting. Area 77 does secure the turtle without any trouble. Wapsi looks like they might have a 4-man push up here.
Yeah, they are definitely pushing Guapsi cornered up against the wall. Is he going back to base? I guess that might be a faster route to get to that blue buff. But still, Area 77 just having such a nice lead right now. 1,000 gold ahead, 1,700 gold ahead at 3 minutes in. Another kill for Yato, down by the blue buff. Are they going to get another one? This could be bad for Celine. That is a double kill, and now they're on the trail of Guapsi, popping these recalls. They feel comfortable. They feel in their lane. Area 77 deserves to be here, G.
I know, dude. I mean, it's 5-0 right now. Almost a 3K gold lead here. Dude, they're gonna have to pick this up, or they're just gonna get decimated here.
Yeah,
the Beatrix is just controlling.
5-0 right now. 5-0 on this Beatrix. Mid lane Beatrix. New meta, man. And look at that stun coming from the raft. That's going to be another kill. A nice knockback from that Kagura. And that Yato is able to get a 6th kill. Will this be the 7th? Oh, on the run. He pops the flicker. This will be the dash. He comes. He finishes it. That is a double kill. Is he going to go for the triple? Guapsi on the run also. We see that last insanity come in. Angela does pop the shield to try to save the day, but it's just not enough. Yato gets the triple kill.
Wow.
This is rough for the side of the Valley. Finally getting their first kill. It's 9-1, G.
Beatrix and mid is just so tough. Definitely what you called it. Definitely a great meta. The rotations on key. The combination with that Ralph.
Yeah.
And just being able to have that extra speed is just, the rotations are on point. Nobody can keep up. Everybody's so weak.
Oh, another stun.
Oh my gosh, just eating people.
Slaughterfest.
Just got the what was it? The demon? No, I wasn't there. What was the sword she just picked up?
She just picked up the Blade of Despair, so now her damage is there.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be hitting hard now. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if she got the Demon Hunter or the Blade of Despair, but they're definitely. Look at
last insanity, like just enough. Real world manipulation does go down for Mo, but it's not enough because in comes Marcuti and Yato to finish them off. Ode is out of the field and down goes Guapsi. They are all over the Valley right now. Bonobo trying to come in dragon form and cause some disruption. He jumps onto Yato. Will he be able to get the kill? Yato on the run, dashes away and is able to get away. We do have that passive coming, but it's just not enough. Bonobo trying to now push back Merciless. The Valley having a stand. They do lose that mid-tier 3 inhibitor tower, but they're able to push Area 77 out of their side in the first part of this game for the first time of this game.
Man, I mean, so it's definitely not the fastest tower that we've seen from the very first, but we're still seeing almost 2 towers down, 5 minutes in. Turtle already on area 77. We're looking at a huge gold lead here. So this is going to be rough for the Valley. It may be a sweep here. That 10-0 Beatrix is just too much for them.
Yeah, definitely too much for them. And they come pushing this. Merciless pops the ultimate, but it's not enough. As we see the last insanity on Guapsi, and Guapsi gets taken out, burned it all down, taking out that Angel along with it. It's a 2-for-0 trade, and they have a wave of minions coming down this mid lane. Oat trying to slow them down with the skills of Selena, but it's not going to be enough. This tower is melting. Area 77 playing just as aggressive as they've been playing for the past 2 games.
Yeah. This is it's been a slaughter fest by this Beatrix here. It's leaving me speechless that we're 6 minutes in, 14 kills on area 77 side. Like that. Dude,
I can't believe that this is the way the finals are going right now. Well, you know, you think that both these teams would be, you know, we're thinking it's at least going to be best 4 games. But this could be the best 3. Bonobo cornered under his own tower, not able to do anything. He should have ran for it because Yato has finished him off, and now they're taking the tower. The Valley needs to back off at this point and just hold under base. And, you know, you called it. Yato and Raph just patrolling the map, and you have this X-Borg just taking all farming the whole map, making sure that the Valley gets nothing for themselves.
Yeah, this is what I was suspecting from the very beginning, but we have the ads going in. We might see some crazy kills here. Oh my gosh.
Look at that play. I mean, another tower going down, 7 minutes in. Real world manipulation has popped, but Area 77 doesn't care. I mean, they're taking what they want, and then they're disengaging. They're playing so well and just dissecting the team, the Valley right now.
This is tough, man. It's almost a 10 gold. It's 10k gold lead here. They definitely... This is what I was suspecting. They're feeding the Beatrix, focusing on the Beatrix. The X-Borg is just here to make sure the team is being fed properly with the gold, while the Beatrix and the Raph come around and just be a monster. But we look like a 4-man gank on Esmeralda here.
Yeah, they need to be able to get it. She pops that Starfall and the Flicker, and she's able to get away, and that is just wasted energy because while they're trying to gank that Esmeralda, Area 77 takes another tower in the bot lane along with their blue buff.
Dude, this is the jungle. Like, the YSS is not going to be able to get in that jungle here. He's still trying to get eyes on the map. Kagra's just literally chilling. Oh my god.
Come on. Give them a break.
Oh my god.
Mercy. Area 77 is here.
They're just embarrassing them. But we got El Drago coming in the back
lane. But Marcuti does get that ultimate on Guapsi. Guapsi able to secure the kill, though. Bonobo trying to turn this around. Gosu Yuzi's taken out from that Beatrix. A double kill to Yato. Maybe a triple? No, burn it down. Gets the kill on that Angela. And the inhibitor tower goes down. Now, 4 members of Area 77 sitting inside of this base. They decide to push back. But there is a minion in the top lane and a wave crashing down the middle. Merciless forced to Starfall out and try to take this minion. Can they take this top inhibitor tower at only 9 minutes into the game, G?
Yeah, I think they were trying to beat the record, but now they're just coming back. They're gonna play for the objective, take that Lord, not let anything happen, because they definitely seen the Valley getting a little bit of power there. So I think they're just gonna secure the dub with the easy win here.
Oh man, members of the Valley just getting picked off. At this point, they know they should be in the base, and that Guapsi getting picked off right there before the Lord comes.
Yeah, overextension there. But almost an overextension there by the Kagra as well. But we see the Lord coming down middle. They are pushing with the Lord. They only have that mid lane, so they could possibly hold the Lord off. It's not enhanced, So we'll see if they just take the base.
They are on the base. Nexus going down 25%. Real manipulation is up, but Area 77 wants to finish this. Bonobo does go into dragon form. The Lord goes down. Bonobo, though, getting melted down by Yato, along with that Angela. Beautiful flame shot coming from ours Cutie. The base is going down. Oh, at 10% health. Forced to go back to the fountain. The Valley just trying to hang out. They know if they lose this game, this is it. Nothing for them. They get nothing. They're trying to defend. Gosu Yuzi clearing up this wave as much as possible. Area 77 all at half bars. This might be the chance that they need to back off, but they keep on pushing. Yato in the bottom inhibitor tower takes it out. No inhibitor towers left for the Valley. This could be the NG. They keep coming though. Mark Cutie just poking, but Yato and Raph go back.
Oh my god, the Congress damage. They're just not letting them move at all. It's 11 minutes in. No towers down on Area 77. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I don't know if the comeback is gonna be real here.
It's definitely gonna be a tough one for them. I mean, the Valley just... I think if this is smart. Sit in your freaking base, bro. Sit in your base. Chill. Wait for it. Whether they win or lose, they made it here. Palm beaching it up. Waiting for the play. I mean, they do... If by some act of God, they could last another 5 or 6 minutes, they could make it. They could survive.
Whoever gets the shutdown on this Beatrix is going to have a lot of gold, or she's just going to end it.
This could be it. Last Insanity coming in. Bonobo with the Angela on him, but that is it. The Nexus goes down, and that is it for Season 1 of the North American Squad League. Area 77 takes the crown, G.
Sweeping the finals there. Sweeped the first team, came in, and sweeped the next one. Man, oh man. To be honest, like, the Raphael had 18 assists and 0 deaths. Like, paired with the Beatrix, like, I want to give a dual MVP.
That is not, yeah, I mean, those two right there. And what I love about it is we haven't seen that combo this whole season, and then it comes out now in the finals. Area 77 pulling the final card out of their sleeve and just sweeping the finals bracket. Not a single game lost. You know, pulling a BTK. You know, these are things that BTK normally does. And I think, you know, Area 77 has lost to them in the future, but after watching them play today, like, maybe in the future tournament, if we see BTK join, they might have a challenge. Area 77 stepped up their game a lot. And
I'm definitely going to look forward to it if that is the case.
Yeah, Area 77 did a great job. It's been a long couple of weeks, man.
Ugh. That was man.
I wish it didn't end like that, but it did.
8-minute game, like 14-minute game, and then a 12-minute game. Definitely interesting. The all-out brawls, man. I hardly even had a chance to analyze a lot of the games, man. Area 77 was aggressive.
Definitely super aggressive. I mean, they just... And there's no words can say. Like, there's no... I said in the last game, like, there's nothing to analyze. They just swept. Like, whether it looked like they had the better draft or whether it didn't, they swept. They cleaned house tonight. They were ready to play. It looks like Mars Cutie needed that nap he took because he came in hot. And the Valley goes down. The Valley does take second place, though. They do get a little something here. So does fourth place and everything in third place. So I think it's going to, you know... It was a good season. It was a great start. And I'm excited for January. Area 77, you guys tore it up. You did a great job.
Definitely a great game.
Definitely a great game, man. Epic finish. The finals definitely not something we thought would come. But that's it, G.
Not that fast.
No. Probably probably faster than some of the 2-0 series we had in earlier this season.
You might have to create like a tournament world record game. Like the speed of that game was just blew my mind.
Yeah, it was
blew my mind.
Most definitely.
No, but congrats to Area 77 on taking the dub.
Yeah, congratulations for being the first Season 1 champions of the North American Squad League. It has been a long road. It has been a epic journey. 8 of the top teams in North America faced off in the very first league of Mobile Legends in North America, and Area 77 has taken the crown. But we will be back for Season 2 in January, so stay tuned. Still plenty of content that's going to be getting posted. I plan on doing something over the next month also. We do have the North America Community Tournament coming up in December this month. Those games start on the 17th. If you haven't already registered your team, make sure you register soon, because that will be done in 3 days. So you don't have a lot of time left to register. 64 teams are getting in, $4,000 prize pool, big deal. And just so y'all know, when Season 2 comes, the prize pool is also going to be going up at least to about $3 grand. So we're very excited about it. We got a lot of things planned. Make sure you guys join the Discord. It's been a long 4.5 weeks, and honestly, I'm ready to sign off for a little bit and take a break. This week is going to be resting week for me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need it, man. You're gonna need it.
Any last words from you, G?
Nah, man, I'm glad to be a part of the tournament. It was good to be in the finals here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
I'm glad to see that we had a really good night. A lot of fighting, a lot of action packed. I think we just crown Area 77, and we see what else the North America teams can pull off.
I'm same here. I'm super excited. I think we're going to call it. Thank you everyone who's watched. I'll be posting videos over the next month of all these games. I've been saving a lot of them just so we keep on having content. I may do some other like skirmish. You may have some like small skirmishes between some of these teams, smaller prize pool type things. I was thinking about doing a 1v1 invitational of a lot of the players in this league and having them kind of brawl it out like that, doing a small prize pool for the one winner. That way it's kind of worth it. Any ideas for you guys, please leave a comment on any of the videos on the YouTube channel, or just join the Discord and shoot me a message. But that is it for Season 1 of the North American Squad League. Thank you everyone for joining. Much love. We are out.